This birthday that we had was just like this one big foobar. That turned into hopefully something really memorable.
I'm Malaya.
What's your middle name?
Havana. 3 years old. When it's my birthday, I'm gonna be 4. I'm going to go to sleep birthday.
No, because when you wake up, you'll be 4, Malaya. That's just so sad.
Don't worry.
That's just so sad for Daddy.
Don't worry, Daddy.
I'm worried. Hey.
I love you, Mommy. I love both of you, Daddy.
Oh, thank you, Malaya. My ladies.
You turning 4, Malaya. Tomorrow, not today.
Not today. Aww. Oh, like weeks in advance. I was gonna be working with like a dolphin exhibit, and then it started raining.
Gonna have some with my cake?
It rained so much. It rained like probably more than I have ever seen in my life. Huh? Where are you? Ouch! Ah! Oh, that's my butt. Hey, hey, hey! Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, Mava, hold on, Mava. Ready? Okay, let's go. Come on. Look at the camera. Ah! It's raining so much. I guess that was an epic failure going to school. I tried my best. I seriously did. This rain soaked right through Malaya. I mean, it soaked straight through my towel, straight through Malaya's rain jacket. It was flooding everywhere. I mean, in some places the water was up above my ankles. Oh, it stinks, Malaya. Do you smell that? All of our plans completely out the window. Hold on. Let me just fast forward a little bit. Fast forward is this way. Let me just rewind a little bit this way. The night before, Deborah and I prepared the apartment that we were staying in by decorating for her, creating this little Malaya thing, wrapping her gift, which I did a really brilliant job on, I have to add. There you go. Maybe likes getting roughed up a little bit. It got kind of emotional.
Yeah?
I love the way her eyes shine.
Yeah, me too.
And I hope that anything that takes her smile away is worth it in the end. Mm-hmm. Maybe you can write that, worth it in the end.
Okay.
I hope there's nothing that ever keeps you down.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Very well said. Okay, where's the happy birthday?
Full stop.
Oh my gosh. My baby girl.
I think there was like this realization that Malaya, at 3 years old, when she turned 3, she was still kind of struggling with the language, and she was still just like in every way kind of a baby. And now at 4 years old, she can really articulate herself. She has her own wants and desires, and she did when she was 3 too, but I think at 4 it just really feels different. And parts of her childhood I don't, it's not that I don't remember, but it's like the whole thing is a blur, and I really want to remember. It was just like this sudden rush of emotion that Malaya is a little girl, and she's not going to be forever. I think that, sorry, everything's fine. She's gonna have a really good childhood. And a good adulthood too. Sorry. One sec. Okay, so, sorry. So the next morning, we woke her up and we sang her happy birthday, gave her her gift. I think that she was just totally oblivious to the fact that nothing was going according to plan.
Oh, this is Daddy's drawing for you. Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Can I see?
It's so pretty.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, thank you for humoring me, Malaya. Oh, what is that?
It's a dog.
Is that a dog?
Go into the store and you kept asking for this doll.
Let's just open it again.
Okay, I'll help you open it. This is gonna.
Oh, beautiful angel.
That's my dolly.
Oh. But I really wanted to take her to breakfast. That's sort of my birthday tradition. We went to breakfast, but the line was out the door and it was raining so hard, we basically have to wait in the rain for a table. And that also just didn't work out. And so we took her to her favorite croissant place and we called Grandma and Grandpa, and you know, honestly, she absolutely loved that. Grandma, it's not my birthday. What are you talking about?
It's my birthday.
Grandma, you know when my birthday is. Malaya? What?
Yeah, it's my birthday.
Oh.
Hi, Papa, it's my birthday.
And we had this whole plan. We're gonna maybe go to a movie afterwards, which also didn't pan out. And then we were gonna go to dinner at this restaurant that we would never normally go to create something that was like different, and that also didn't pan out. But not all for the same reason. It wasn't all because of the rain. We were going to prepare her birthday party at school the next day. It was gonna be her last day of school and her birthday party. And we needed to find a piñata. Now, we couldn't find piñatas at, you know, Walmart or Mega or the other supermarkets. We had to go to a special party store, which is a little bit further outside of town. We got there literally like 5 minutes before closing, and the power went out as we were crossing the street to get there. And it was just like, how perfect is everything? Huh? We went in, we asked the guy, we said, what do you have? And he goes, oh, well, I've got princess piñatas, and I've got, okay, can we come in and choose? And he's like, no, sorry, the power's out. Okay, give us a princess one.
Perdón, princesas, baby shark y tradicionales.
And then magically the power came back on, like as they were closing.
Oh, wow!
Oh, wow!
Which one do you like? How much go in?
We went in and we looked at all the princess ones, and she chose one, and she really wanted this 4-year-old balloon. We were thinking we'd just get like this little happy birthday one, but no, she really wanted the 4-year-old balloon. And sorry, I'm just still recovering. I think when we finally got back to the restaurant that we were supposed to go to, we had already eaten, so we were like, you know, we really don't need to go eat here. But the reason we wanted to go is because it's so different than what we normally do, and they just have like this really loud and fun music, this kind of dancey atmosphere. And Malaya just like starts dancing outside the restaurant. We never went in. I can't hear you! We just had this dance party outside the restaurant because I think that that's just who my baby girl is. And so this birthday that we had was just like this one big foobar that turned into hopefully something really memorable. I mean, for me it is. I hope it was for her too. So the next day, it was her birthday party at the school. Everything seemed to come together on this one day, on Friday, because it was her birthday party at the school, it was her last day of school, And also it was the day that we were moving out of our Airbnb into this new hotel. We had been in this Airbnb for 2 months, and so we'd really kind of like put our stuff in every nook and cranny of the place. We had some last minute preparations. See?
I can do it. I'm also good at this. I'm gonna do these by myself.
We'd gotten the piñata the night before, we'd gotten the cake the day before. There were just these other little things that we needed to get for the party itself. And so we went and we dropped Malaya off at school. We dropped off all of the stuff that we already had. I went to go find forks, Deborah went to go find pizza, and it took forever. I mean, it took a long time to make the pizza. We dropped off the pizza. The teacher invited us in to come and join with the party. And this was like mind-numbing because we were already an hour late to check out. But it was like this one-time opportunity to see Malaya in this environment that we'd never seen her in before because we weren't allowed in the school. They invited us in for the party and we were like, we have to, right? And it ended up being this such a cool experience to see. Malaya was like, just to see her in that environment because we'd never seen her before. And she was kind of shy, a little bit timid. I think it's like the language, right? Everybody speaks Spanish. And she does speak some Spanish too. She understands more than she speaks, but I think she just gets a little bit timid. And, but you could tell she still had so much fun. So much fun that before this, she was just telling us she was ready to be done with school. We were telling her, we were like, Malaya, you're almost done with school, almost done with school. And then after the party, like the next few days, she was like, I want to go back to school. I want to go back to school. And then we're like, oh, Malaya, why do you want to go back to school? And she'd be like, I want to have my birthday party again. What happened is no kids could break the piñata. Yay, Malaya! Well done! Go, go! And the teacher said, okay, it's Malaya's dad's turn.
Careful not to hit anyone.
We did ultimately have to leave before right when the cake was being cut.
Una mordida, mordida, grande, grande. Listo, más grande, grande, grande.
You can do it.
Because Deborah and I really needed to get out of our Airbnb and move on to the hotel. So while Malaya was finishing up her party and her school day, Deborah and I went and packed up our apartment. We started moving our stuff to the new hotel, which was only a few blocks away.
All right, you can do it, lovely.
Yeah,
check in for us.
I need the key to this place, though.
Bye.
Oh, no, I have it, sorry.
Bye. Bye.
What?
You're saying bye to this place.
Okay, bye.
Back to people?
No, absolutely beautiful. When you walk into this hotel, it's like, first of all, they sent the whole thing with like vanilla or something, and like when you open, it's just like this welcoming feeling. And I remember telling Deborah when I got there, we've been staying in this crappy Airbnb for, you know, it's basically the cheapest we could find. And I remember walking into the hotel and being like, yeah, this is how it should be. I mean, it was just immaculate. The style is really my style. It's kind of this dark and sort of woodsy feeling vibe to it. It's called Hotel 52. It's like on the really tranquilo end of Fifth Avenue. The thing that I enjoyed most about it was just not having to worry as much about things. I mean, we had breakfast covered, and you know, of course, you have people coming to clean your room. And so there's just like a little bit less to think about. The thing that impressed Malaya the most, and I think this gave me a lot of joy, is the pool is just like perfect. It's really long, and it's just deep enough so that Malaya can stand on her tippy toes, so she could jump off without worrying about. She can't really swim yet. We're working on it, and it's like right on the rooftop, so it's just overlooking the ocean, and I don't know. It was just beautiful, and Malaya absolutely loved it. I just think the way they decorated it it gave it this perfect kind of beachy feel without actually going to the beach, because I hate sand. That's pretty much it for this video. The next one's going to be about when Deborah and I first met and our first kiss on this beautiful, disgusting street corner, which was the perfect spot for a kiss. All right, see you next time.